Research shows sperm cells are similar to neurons. A study published in the June issue of Open Biology looked at the parallels between the brain and the testis, as well as the differences between sperm and neurons. The brain and the testis share more proteins than any other tissue in the body, which is interesting because it confirms the yogic concept of the brain expanding through abstinence. Several lines of evidence point to striking parallels between the human brain and the testis. The scientific community is interested in learning more about these commonalities and their consequences. Indeed, there has been evidence of a link between intellect and several sperm quality measures, as well as a link between brain and testis dysfunctions. When various tissues are compared, a large number of shared molecular properties emerge, which is represented in the large number of shared proteins. Human neurons and sperm exhibit a number of functional similarities, including the relevance of the exocytotic process and the presence of comparable receptors and signaling pathways at the functional level. Exocytosis, tissue growth, and neuron/brain-related biological processes are all aided by the same proteins. We infer from our study that the human brain and testis have certain biochemical properties that, in addition to their role in the speciation process, could be responsible for the expression of a large number of common proteins, at least in part. Nonetheless, this is an understudied topic, and the relationship between these tissues must be defined in order to better comprehend brain and testis dysfunctions and develop better therapeutic options. The research found that human brain and testis share several molecular characteristics, which are reflected in a very similar proteomic profile. Human brain and testis have the highest number of common proteins, compared with other human body tissues. The common proteins are mainly involved in the function and/or development of brain, rather than in testis-associated processes. The human neuron and sperm are very distinct cells, however, they share several molecular features, and a huge number of proteins are common to both cells, mainly those involved in exocytotic and cell signaling processes, tissue development and brain/neuron-associated processes, the research said.